Hello everybody and welcome to part 7 of Dyson Sphere Program blind playthrough. Last time we had the factory set up to build blue, red and yellow matrices, which is what's happening here. We need fuel. We're not in a good spot here, are we? Oh no, I've got some fuel here. I've got some spare somewhere. It's okay. So we've set up all 3 matrices and we're getting research done, such as this one. It stops every now and then because the yellow matrices need to be shipped here from off planet. We can't make them here. They need titanium. We don't have titanium. We've recently gotten a lot of inventory upgrades, which I find very, very nice. Thank you for the host, Carolink. Hi. FTL? Yeah, I couldn't tune in for that one, sorry. That's an awesome game though. I love FTL. Yeah, this is where I'm going to put my spare yellow ones if I ever make my yellow ones more productive than what they are. There should be another set of yellow ones coming through here in a second, if everything's working. I think that's probably the shipment of them here. There they come. Hopefully there's... Oh, no, they're coming out of storage here. Ideally they'll be in transit. NG ship? NG ship's the tricky ones. How many do we have? How many yellows? An anti-missile drone and a big shield. Anti-missile drone. What's the best way to handle those? I prefer, instead of an anti-missile drone, the one that gives me green shields. NG's ships are a different playstyle. First thing you want to replace is those ion weapons though. Ion weapons aren't that good. Let's see what I'm trying to do. I want more plastic. The plastic isn't coming because we don't have enough of these, huh? Yeah, ion weapons aren't too good, I'm afraid. So I think last time I set up this extra track. Oh no, this is the track for these. That's what I've got to do. I've got to make more. Oh yeah, this is where the bottleneck is for sure. This is what I was up to. I need to make more of these. Should be pretty easy if I just spam a few of these here. And this should speed up our production of our yellow things. Let's see, factory. Your Hermes is useless and couldn't win. Your Hermes? What's the Hermes? Is that the ship name? No, that's one of the missiles, right? Yeah, I don't like the anti-drones so much. I prefer... A lot of the things you can handle differently, like ions, for example. You can stop ions from hitting your shields by turning your shields off right before it hits. Because if it hits your shield, it targets your shields. Where am I looking? Here. Yeah, if it hits your shields, it targets your shields. Which you usually want your shields up, so it can target like a random room if you just turn your shields off. Unless you have the shields to spare, in which case just let your shields take the hit. Guns. What's going on here? Awesome. These are still coming through, I hope. Ooh, more drones! What's my next research? I can't do these yet. Energy circuits for more fuel? I can't get that one. That's queued. That's queued. Queued. Can't get that. Solar ray energy dissipation improves transmitting efficiency? Yeah, Q full. I want to get all of these things that improve the efficiency of whatever's happening here. So close to get the next ship. You must be, eh? What's the next one? Or do you want me to not spoil it? Concrete. They're low on concrete. I don't want to spoil it on you. Okay. The next one's one of my favorites though. This is the only way to get more plastic with more coal. So I can probably move this a bit. I think it's going to be a disaster. Let's just get it out of the way so we can go further if we need to down here. Everything's still working. I haven't powered anything off. Lovely. Now we just need a few arms to feed these through. Like that. And like this. Whee! Hi Psycho, how are you? What? No, don't do that. That's cursed. When you make a cursed arm and you really didn't mean to. Not the boop, an arm that went and picks them up like this. This is cursed. And it just puts it back, and I don't think we're getting enough supplies here now. Oh no! Okay, first point of call, get the other arms in. Second, go to the supply and get more coal. Because there's not enough coal to have so many smelters. That's the problem here. You see, there's not enough to get through here. Oh, this is at a standstill, isn't it? I can fix that, I think. Yeah, let me just... I don't think this needs the help from here at all, does it? If I remove this, it doesn't make a difference. It will continue going at the same rate as that. Maybe a little bit faster, just by not having a splitter. These are both drawing from it. Is there any more coal somewhere around here? Let's have a quick look. There's some over here I can dig into this, but that's being used for being shipped off to the other planet. I see. I could probably split it from over there. It'd be tricky to get all the way back. I've got it being sent in here to go off to the other planet. Right there. Okay. Is it worth splitting from there? Or if I put a second supply in, it's definitely worth it. Or I can hook it up. It only needs to be hooked up over there. It's not too far away. Plus, you have a bigger inventory now, we can spam roads. $183. Or I can just put it over much of the same, but I'd like to have some of its own area too, yeah? Maybe something like this. As long as there's room for the road, which I hope there is. Ooh, angle wide. That's unlucky, isn't it? I can go this way for a second just to get the road happening. Destination over near the other plastic. I just need to move it up a bit, bring it over the top of everything. Doesn't matter how pretty it looks. Look how many drones I've got. They build quickly. The power of upgrades. Where are all those smelters? Over there. In that case, I should be able to get it over the water somehow. Probably go through here. Actually not quite so far. If I do it all the way there, it's not going to get to the end ones. What ones aren't getting input? Here, this isn't getting anything. So I want, or it's only getting things rarely. This thing is getting things pretty consistently. It's this one that's missing out. So if I put it in it here, that should give me the difference, alright? Wait, how high up did I go? No, 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 don't do that. I thought it's on the ground, but I only wanted to go up one layer, not all the way. Like this. Oh wow, they're quick at building now, aren't they? Only gonna get quicker, hopefully. Watch out for the cannons. What's this? This is more power. Which is Nice, lack of research items. That means that the yellows haven't come through yet. Hopefully, when these go through, we'll see a change in how quick the yellows come out. If we need more coal, where's the next best spot? That's where half of it's coming from. I guess I could double dip into one of these spots. Or I can grab some from over there, just bring it across the ocean, or from here. That can probably feed in right alongside it if it has to. Let's see, did it get there yet? It has. Very nice. But now this isn't getting any. Let's see how many of the plastic factories are getting use out of these now though. Hopefully more of them. So the more plastic factories that are working, the more plastic we get out at the end. Up to here, it's getting past as well, which is nice. Does it get past this? It might take a bit to actually start it, but we'll know it when it happens. Ooh, one got past. Many are getting past now. It's speeding up. And there's this one. Things are getting past this. More things are getting past. And onto this one. If I make the rate a bit longer, we'll see if we can, if it's worthwhile to put another one here. Ignore those ones. Oh yeah, more things are definitely coming through. We can easily get more plastic. We've got 200 cubes approaching. We'll have to go back to the other planet soon and look how quickly they're being made. See if these are still what's holding it up. Because the thing that's holding these up is the plastic. Plastic goes into them, and a lot of plastic goes into them. Oh, it's actually getting to the last one now. These green cubes should start speeding up a bit now. It may take a while because it's gradually flowing through. But it should be stocking up faster than it was. And it will stock even faster when you put another factory here. We need concrete. And I have the inventory space so I can hold on to a lot of it. Let's get the steel as well while we're here. Concrete and steel. I didn't say Sea of Thieves. I don't know what I said that sounded like that. Where am I looking? Ooh. We've got these things too, huh? Where'd they come from? Okay, next goal. We need concrete. Or stone, whatever it calls it. This stuff. Stone. Oh no. Power. Is my battery going? I hope not. What do I gotta do? Is there another oil seep here? There's this one. I guess I can just connect to it, right? Okay, let's start with this to connect towards it. This one I want to go straight towards generators, yeah? Just one extra generator should help us out a bit. Let's put one on each side. While we wait for that to build, road can come out for it. Gonna need some power for it. Alright. I think I'm going to have to offset these a bit. Probably. We'll see. This will get us some more power, right? Oh, power. Just this menu. Probably get one more. I think a fourth will be pushing it though, just from this. I should make everything here a bit more productive. Would one more work? Do we need one more? How's it working so far? Really good, but then again the sun is up again. Oh wow. That plastic's actually come through, hasn't it? That's definitely not the bottleneck now. The bottleneck's these. Huh. Amazing. I think we beat the bottleneck. We can get more plastic easily from this. I mean, yeah, the plastic's definitely backing up, but we can get more, so why wouldn't we? Okay, how have I done this? 2 oils, 1 coal. More science facilities to speed this up further. Chemical plants. That's the word I was looking for. And this works with 2 arms from the plastic, 1 arm from the other 2. That's a bad spot, isn't it? How about we fix this up? Because it needs to be in a straight line or it won't connect. Or is it not a straight line no matter what I do here? Oh no, that works. There. Let's actually use what we've got. No! Come on. Can I move this closer then? That's better. We're gonna get these crystals coming through so quickly. Few more exit arms, and we'll see the increase in speed. There we go. Look at that. That's good. It'll slow down a little bit because that was using the backlog of ingredients that were already in there. But if all of these three hold up, I can probably put even more in. And make sure these crystals aren't backlogging us at all. Very good. So the faster the yellow things are made, the faster we can ship them here. And the faster we can get our research done. It's pretty good. Because that combined with whatever's coming from that line, they merge here. That's a pretty consistent stream. Huh. So there's a line of plastic here that's getting backlogged, but the line of plastic... Wait, what's not going in? Water? Is that water? That's water. The water's not getting through enough. Need more power. Let's try one more. This is probably as much as I'll get out of this though. Wrong thing. Wrong building. I want the power buildings. Here we are. These make a fair bit of power, right? 2.16 megawatts. Maybe it's because these are doing the journey more often because it's charging up more. It's full though. It does use it a bit though. Any more? Oh, I could do another if it's already stopped, couldn't I? It's night time, it's still working. I'd say that's good for now. The water's our next issue. The water's, if it wasn't for the water not coming through, these would continue to work. It would be even faster than what we're seeing. It's an improvement, but we can improve further. Just need more water. Where is the water not coming through? It's coming consistently to here. I think it just needs to be a bit faster in general, doesn't it? Let's put like another water pump or two in the exact same spot. What happened to this water pump? Come on. No wonder we only have one working water pump. Can I get this working again, please? Nothing's coming out of it. We need to fix that. Water pump. When you look at it like that, it's obvious why nothing was working. So we only had one water supply coming in. Okay, how fast do these three work together? I'd like maybe twice as much. More. Need more. For more I need engines. I can do engines. Let's see how far it's getting now. If it's getting all the way, there's no problem. No problem. It's backing up even. You don't need more than that. It's backing up quickly. This gets plastic from there. That's what I'm more concerned about. So I put the plastic here. Ooh. More fuel. Next thing, we're getting faster drones. Cool. We need to speed those up soon. Now I'm thinking, like, this is a huge backlog, right? Wouldn't it be nicer to have it backlogged here, if it's backlogged anyway? You know what I mean? Like to do this. That way it's going to be backlogged the whole way across. And then everything gets the benefit of this backlog. Or is that going to starve what's over here? Oh no, because these will fill up and they won't make more till they've crafted, and they take 10 seconds to craft. And by then more will push through. It's backlogged the whole way. Awesome. That's what I wanted. I wanted these all the way up. Now that we've got that, quick crystals. We even have our yellows coming out again. And there's 200 in transit already. Ideally that's fast enough. Let's follow the yellows. And make sure that the yellows are still here by the time the next shipment arrives. Last time it took like a second or two after these went through until the next shipment was here. But now this is coming through. Weird noises. Now this is coming through. We get to see for the next set or two whether it's faster. So trying to say last time. Oh yeah, this is going to bottleneck the red ones. Let's fill this up again. Get everything working, yeah. That'll bring these through faster. That's where I think a lot of the issue is. Not really, that's fine, I think. And the issue here is they're already made, but they don't have anywhere to offload. Okay, if the next yellow shipment arrives before these get to the end, we've optimized it well enough. If the yellows hit the end, and then we have to wait for the next shipment still, it's not optimized. We may need to wait till the cycle after this one to actually see the results though, because we have to wait till the extra crystals get sent over before the yellow ones arrive. If not, I want to go back to the other planet and see if the bottleneck on the yellows is the same thing. Okay. If it arrives now, that would be ideal. Any ships in space coming? It might also depend how far away the planet is in orbit too, yeah? Okay, so it's a bit slow. This one's missing out now. And then this one will miss out. Unless we've optimized well. I don't know if we made it much faster at all. It's hit the end. And here it comes. Same time as last time, right as it hits the end. The next one I hope is quicker. Oh, there's already another 200 in transit. I think we've got it. Still only taking 200 at a time though. What if the bottleneck's on the tower? If the bottleneck's on the tower, if I go to the other planet, we'll see a lot of crystals of yellow cubes inside the other planet that aren't actually being transported. If the bottleneck was the tower, I'd expect more than one ship to do the one delivery. Okay, let's watch one more time, because the crystals should have been taken over by now. So we should start seeing the difference. Okay, that's going to take a second to get through. While we wait for that, I'd like to see what's involved in the next crystal. So if we do optimize it, we can start actually preparing the ingredients for the next matrix. Let's see. Is it this one? Green? I think it's the green one. Then it's the... Is it purple or green first? Do we have purple? It's the purple. Here it is. Purple. Just takes blue and red. Purple's easy to get then. green. Green comes after purple even. That makes sense. Oh, you know what we're doing? How fast is this filling up? Not too quickly. We can always stack higher if we need to. And this one, it's actually emptying. I think when this empties a bit more, maybe this one will start emptying too. Not sure. Maybe not, because of how I've connected it. Okay, so the yellow's almost hit the end. Where's our shipment? Thought it said there was a... Ooh, 400 in transit! We've doubled it. I think that's enough. Let's see what the difference looks like. Ships should be here soon. It should double the length of the cubes that come out. Surely. Okay, it's stopped now, I think. Well, it's slowed down because there's only one that's working on it, and now it's stopped. So the trail's too short, which means here comes more right on cue. But if a second ship arrives as well, we've done it. We've done what we needed. Is that the second one? No, that was for something else, I think. In the meantime, let's do this. Just bring this out somewhere. Like here. Because this will let us pick up the titanium from here, yeah? We're not utilizing all our ships, you might as well have a way to grab it without needing to go back to the other planet every time, you know? There we go. Doesn't need to be fast. I don't want it to think this is a priority delivery when I'd rather it have the cubes come at us. Okay, so what does 400 in transit look like instead? Because this is just the same 200. Does it mean it's going to catch up sooner? That's what I'm wanting to see. That's the only way we can really know if what we're doing is working or not. Can I stand on top of this? Oh. Ah! I don't think so. Doesn't let me. I go straight through it. Aw. Something's gone off. It's backed up a nice distance. If it backs up all the way, then it's possibly one of the other cubes I should start thinking about instead. The easiest way to empty it. I don't have a container of these anymore, do I? I've got these ones, but they're coming out as quickly as they're going in. It's probably worth having one, isn't it? Just put a little box here. Instead of throwing them all away like what we're doing. Then we have hydrogen and deuterium? No idea if I'm saying that right. Okay, the yellows are coming and they're backed up to here instead now. But it said there was 400 in transit. Is there a second shipment arriving with these? Or is this it? We'll know, depending how long it is. Same length. I'm really hoping the second shipment comes at the same time, because I've got enough ships here that I'm sure 2 of them could go take the shipment as they need. Or is it the number of ships I have on the other planet that's messing it up? I wonder. So I can make more ships if I need. They're just here. I'll just need a few tier 2 engines. And let's do this as well, just so we have it here. It doesn't need to be quick, just a way to get it, you know. Because I'd like those rods without having to go to the other side of the solar system. Let's see, how many can we do? So it depends, if these ones go over there to pick them up, or if they're taken from a ship that's already in the other place, you know? Let's see. I think they come out quickly enough, don't they? And we've got enough in storage, I can afford to do this. Let's just do 4 of them. These, oh, it takes the liquid as well, doesn't it? That's a bit harder than I thought it was going to be. I forgot that. I thought it was just smelted, wasn't it? It's already smelted. Faster drones. What's this one? Drive engine. I can fly faster. Okay, how quick's it getting there? Please tell me there'll be a second shipment along with these. Otherwise I'm gonna... Ooh, no, it's the same. I thought it was still coming, but that was just the icon here that distracted me. Yeah, we need to go to the other planet and see what the problem is. If I wanted to do this... I mean... It also takes steel. Just a bit of iron. We got any iron around here? Just this one. Worth bringing? I don't know how worth it that would be, because I can just go to the other planet where I've already got it being shipped to. I'm thinking the other planet's the best place for it now. Surely. That'll do. Need more ships, which needs more of these. Which means the things from the other planet and the tier 2 engines. That's not my engine factory, that's my track factory. Okay, where is it? These are the expensive ones. Let's grab a few of those anyway. They'll end up being something we need them to craft. Let's go to the other planet, put some more ships on it. It's taking so long. Look how far away it is. If it was a closer orbit, I think the logistics ships would be a lot faster. I need to see how much difference making all these crystals has done. 'Cause perhaps there's too many crystals for the crafting machines I've got. I may need more crafting machines here now. Is that really an empty one coming back? You can bring back some goods with you, you know? If it's empty ones that comes back, it is more things that I need here probably if they're taking other things back. That's a problem. Because I know that I'm taking coal and sulfuric acid to this planet. But there's a few things I'm taking back. There's the structure matrix, those are the yellow cubes. If I land here and see that they're all... That's the acid. Those are the crystals, they're backed up. Cubes are coming in steady, so the crystals aren't a problem now. We have... The tails are working all the way up to here. And depending what's going in... No. This one's not getting enough to really go up any further. The problem is with the crafting machines, isn't it? No, the problem's with these. Which, if I follow it, what are these? Oh. This is where the problem lies. Are these dried up or something? No, there's plenty here. This one's slow though, isn't it? I need these to go further. Make the same things. So I can't believe it. I actually fixed the problem with the crystals. It's these now. So good. And that's the one that's just being sent off to the other planet, so I've got something there. It's not coming through quickly, but that's not the point. If I really need it, I can come here anyway. See, if these are waiting, we're losing productivity. We need another. Is this getting enough now? Oh, it's definitely coming out faster, isn't it? It goes around, it goes through here. If everything's getting a fair share, that's when I need to put the next thing down. The next crafter. Still having trouble reaching the end, isn't it? It's getting there, but it's having trouble. Could put a third drill here, couldn't I? With a third line. It's not really hitting the end of this, is it? This one's getting some, but the ones after it aren't. No, don't do that. Just thinking, if I do something like this, bring it back down to about here, but then I can't... No, that's bad. We need it to be further to the left. To the top, sorry. This is in the way. Which is fine, I can put it in here instead. Get myself a bit more room to work with. Put it here, turn it and get it going downwards. And the efficiency kind of stops around here, doesn't it? Now it's efficient. Now it's probably backed up more. Making problems for ourselves, aren't we? That's my fuel farm. Here's my iron farm. One of them. More of these. Oh yeah, this is definitely improving. I want all these lit up if I can do that. Oh, and the ships, I almost forgot. How many ships do we have? 5 of 5 at any transporting? 177 in storage. And more life crystals come out, but we have nowhere to put them. Alright then. I guess some of these could go direct if it starts clogging up the line and they can't put them out quickly enough. That's a problem for later. For now I need it to just make them better. Let's try a handful more. More roads. More arms. Wouldn't want to do it much faster unless I put another supply in, but I feel like that's wasteful. This should be giving us enough. See, it's even having trouble putting them out quickly enough now. We need to use them faster if everything's backlogged. And that's just a matter of more machines. 2 to the near ones, 1 to the far one. I don't want to pick them up though, even if it's off center. It's not worth picking it up for. Like a few of these as well, because why not? More crystals. 2 quick arms, 1 slow arm. Oh, but then it's not getting to the end, is it? Oh no, it's not it'll start getting to the end when it starts crafting, right? We'll need a moment to actually... You know, I'm gonna let it go through before I put the long arms in, then we'll see. We'll know then. Or before I put the arms out, I mean. How fast is that? It'll slow down a bit because some of the resources went in already. Let's see. Where's the next backlog? I think the backlog's actually on these, isn't it? We got a few more towers out of it though, so we've done something right. Ooh, it's even gotten here. Ooh. Let's watch it work for a second. We need more on this side. This track stops about here, technically. Can now fly faster in space. My solar sails will last longer, a lot longer when this happens. Which means we should see more of them around the sun. 400, 600, 800. Oh, that's counting down quickly, isn't it? Whoa. How many are in transit? And in storage too. Just take all 8, yeah? Get as many ships as you need here. That's pretty effective. And they all come along the back, but they all get picked up before they get to the end. That's the problem here. New problem. How do I solve it? I'm thinking of introducing some of these. If any are having trouble pacing them down to the opposite end, like this, perhaps. I'm bringing them down the other end. The crystals are doing fine. It's just the plates that are the issue. Or are the crystals doing fine? Are they dropping faster than they're rising? How many do we have? They're going down quickly, but I think we'll get 200 by the time they go down. Should work out. These aren't getting in each other's way, which is nice. I'd like them a little faster though. A solid stream would be really nice. It is solid, but without these gaps. Which means I need to speed it up more. There's titanium. If I can find somewhere else to smelt it and introduce it part way, similar to what I've done here. Do we have another deposit anywhere nearby? Titanium I'm looking for. There's some further up, but that'll involve going halfway around the planet. There's this titanium which has been leading into this. That's actually pretty close already. But I don't want to ruin this factory. And that's one of the things I came here to pick up, so let's pick that up. Fuel. I like my wind farm, it's amazing. Give me a second. Just wanted to make sure everything was working. So we could dip into that and bring that around this direction. That's not ideal either, is it? There's no issue here. This is getting made quickly enough. It's fairly easy that's happening here. Hi VT Kataki. It's pretty good. How are you? I'm getting the yellow things made more quickly. They're getting shipped back to the other planet. They're coming out in a stream, but I want the stream to be more consistent, you know? Ooh, we just took 400 at once, huh? That's good. I think we're about to get some more crystals that come out. Maybe. Yeah, crystals are coming from there. It's not obvious though, because it's backlogged here. There's other things we need to speed up if we want it to work nicely. And we're extending the lifetime of our solar sails, so we're going to see a lot more space junk around the sun soon, because they're going to last longer. They're not going to disappear as quickly. So that should be a nicer swarm towards the end. Glad to hear you're doing well. What I'm trying to do now is I'm trying to make sure these machines, like these 3 or 4 at the end, are getting the materials that they need, you know? Because they keep getting sucked up by these. Some get through, but not enough to really warrant the extra 3 I've got here. And the only way to do that is if I can find some more titanium nearby and possibly send it down and feed it in around here or here, where it's already fairly low, you know. So I'm looking for titanium. There's some here somewhere. Titanium there. That's a long way to go for it. You know, I've got roads. Let's do it. Yeah, here's where I'm going to get a supply from. Going to get it over as many rocks as I can. 417. Ooh, 473 somewhere. 463. There we go. I've been upgrading myself, so I've got a lot of inventory space now. Where on the planet am I trying to take it? I want it to go here. So it's in this direction. So this is my great plan. Build a road the whole way around the planet. You can see it curves all the way around. Good plan, I know. Just use 1,000 road. What am I doing? No, I've messed it up. I've got to smelt it first. We'll do the road again in a second. Whoops! Deleting road is not easy. You know what? It can stay. Shows us where we need to go. Now just delete it from here. It's okay. I've got a workaround. It's not over yet. I'll just delete it from here. Then I can do this. I can put some smelting things in between, yeah? Here's my drone friends, who I've been upgrading so they're faster and there's more of them. I say I can get about 4 from each maybe. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Iron. Who needs power? Not the sorter. I want this to give me titanium. I want them all to give me titanium. You wouldn't want to go much further than the 4 with the 1, would you? We need iron badly. Could set up one here, but I think I've already got one nearby. That's rocks. Here it is. Wait, that's not what I'm out of, is it? I'm out of copper. And magnets. My battery's so low because my drones are trying to build that really long road I made. Need fuel. This'll work. And even though it will hurt our productivity for a moment, we're taking a few of these, please. Coils. Where's our coils? And magnets. How do I make a magnet? Because if I need the raw material for the magnets, I need the raw material. Alright. In that case, let's get ourselves some raw material. That's why I've got a box of raw material here. These poor robots. Building a massive road for me because I didn't want to set up a spaceship to take it there for me. It's working though. That'll be fine. Actually, if that's the rate it's going at, I think we can fit another one before we even do anything else. Same arms. Yeah, just needed a moment to fill them up. Now it's actually working. And this should get a steady supply on the 5th one. Problem now is that it's got nowhere to go. I'll fix that up in a moment. First, I'd like another 5 from the other angle. Which needs another driller. That'll take a moment. So I don't have many factories to automate those things here. The factory for those is on the other planet. I could set one up, but I don't think I'll be here too often. Solar sail life is going to be massive. Already we should see more rings around the sun, if we know where the sun is. There it is. Not more rings, but denser rings. More dots in them. There we go, there's the first one. Best way to do this. You can see yourself playing this game for hours, perfecting a single supply chain at a time, and then you have to set it up on a different planet, like how I'm manually crafting 100 magnets or so now, instead of actually just setting up something automated, because I don't feel like doing it again because I've got it on the other planet set up. It's a fun game. Okay, we need 5 of these. Because 5 seems to work. In fact, 5 is filled up as well, hasn't it? We can get a 6th. It's coming out quickly enough. Oh no, it's not coming out quickly enough. Why it's coming out quickly enough is because of the backlog stopping the first 4 from working. Never mind. I think 4 is all that these will get. Whoops. So for the next 4 I need these. From the other supply. Oh, that's 5 of them. We're going for 4. Could go for 4.5 though. Pretty sure that's not how it works. There's that. And now we just need a line to connect it up. I guess my drones don't want to go halfway around the planet to build the rest of this track, do they? Not unless I'm there to help them. Hopefully we don't need two separate tracks to take these back. Otherwise it've just ruined the efficiency of whatever was happening here. Okay, let's fix the missing links. Because there was the resources there. I could have made more automated parts, but I didn't need to. Usually I'm not needing to craft that many of those things. What's next? More efficiency on the ray transmission, which just makes it more effective when it orbits the sun. And here's the end of it. What I need to do oh no, not my crystals. My crystals ran out. Thought my crystals were doing fine. Come on. We've got to go back to the other planet to fix the crystals. I'd almost turn a corner with these and do more if I had to make more, rather than keep going in the sun, but I think that's more than enough. The crystals are a shortage now. Is it short because it's not being supplied quickly enough? Or is it just because the ship's not here? Oh no, that's dropped all the way back, hasn't it? That's bad. We've gone through our organic crystals too quickly. Oh no. What's the best way to fix this? I don't need a single coil. What else don't I need? Don't need that much plating. I want to hold on to those because I don't want to have to come back here. Titanium alloy might be worth getting a few more stacks. Water don't need. I'd like more processors and microcrystalline components. They may be worth picking up on the way back. I'm going to put the rest towards a few solar panels, I think. Just need silicon for more of them, which works out. Want more of these. There's 5 stacks of them. It's plenty. That's not the fall down button, that is. Are we getting any crystals soon? We are not, are we? I need to go see what's happening on the other planet. On the way I'm gonna stop by the other barren moon. There it is. Work out what's going on. Oh no, my fuel. Yeah, I should have refueled, shouldn't I? Oh, is that rock? I thought it was coal. Don't need. Graphene. I think we've got enough of graphene, don't we? It's wasteful. Where did all this water come from? I guess when I deleted some of the lines, it just picked it up even though I didn't need it. There's the crystals. So the crystals are still being made, but they're not being made quickly enough. They're being made on that planet. I'll be stopping by this one first though. If it lets me turn. I need to wait for my battery to turn. Ray transmission efficiency. Solar energy uses less energy and has a higher transmission efficiency. Very good. We're making it more efficient, and after that even more efficient. As efficient as it will go with the 3 cubes. More vertical storage and building. Why not? I can afford it. Sorter cargo stacking. Increases the cargo stacking for sorters. What's that mean? I'm taking that to mean that we can move 3 things at once with the one arm. And 4 things at once. 5 things at once eventually. 6 things at once. That should speed some things up, shouldn't it? Logistics drone flight speed. That's coming up. Logistics drones flight speed. That's actually gonna. That's probably where the backlog's coming from, isn't it? It's the flight speed. It's the flight speed all along. That's where I want to be. Got these, I didn't see those. If I saw those I would have put them in already. I needed that fuel. These are going to slow down as soon as it realizes that the yellow ones on the planet have slowed down. Okay, so this is to pick up some fuel initially. Which is right here. Let's get a bit of that. And this is where all the fun on this planet happens. I remember one of these ingredients, because I looked ahead on the tree. One of these ingredients is what I need to make the next cube, the purple one. It also takes these, which seems straightforward enough to make. And I've already got them being produced here. I've got a huge stack. It's not doing it too quickly though, is it? I guess I've only got one that's doing it though. Let's pick up a few. Some of these. That's what I stopped here for, because those can craft a few things as well. And I want to be able to craft what I want. Especially if I start getting new things like this. Let's say I want another fractionator, I can make them now. I can make a lot of things. Hey, where's the planet that's shooting? It looks like it's shooting from up here. There. We're gonna have very efficient energy at this rate. More vertical tails would be nice when we move on to the next color cube. Alright. Where on the planet is the big zone? Here. Yeah, that looks like it's about to run out. I don't see any coming in. What's going wrong? Hi Sneaky Man team! How's it going? Trying to work out why these aren't coming through as quickly as they should be. You're just in VR chat? VR chat's a lot of fun. Is it the plastic again? The plastic's here. And here. Oh! That's why it slowed down. We've run out of oil, or sulfuric acid or whatever it's taking. Refined oil. We've run out. So many children that shouldn't be on there. It's like that sometimes. We've got stuff happening around the sun. Oh no. That's bad. Okay, if you want any chance of this working, you need to fix whatever's happening here. How about we stop this one? These are stealing all the things we need. I don't care if they're giving me energy. I'd rather have more going through because there's a problem here. Ooh. Did I put a preference on one of the exit points or something? I guess it doesn't work as a splitter, does it? We don't need this then. We need an actual splitter. Or do we? I need it going both ways. This way it makes plastic, this way it goes into the life crystals, right? It comes up through here. It makes plastic, so it's important that it goes both ways. But it's not going both ways very quickly. What is this doing? Nothing. Just don't waste it. Do that. Anonymity does weird things to people. Yeah. What I'd like to see is this. This is just a wasted potential here. We don't need this. What's this game about? We make a factory to make a Dyson sphere. How high up is this? Just one? Nice. It kind of is. What is a Dyson sphere? Good question. It's a sphere that goes all the way around the sun, and it uses the sun to generate energy. It harnesses the entire power of the star. Here we go. Let's actually make use of this, yeah? Because this hasn't been seeing use for a while. You leaving to cook meat for your pasty? Oh, you're welcome. Thanks, Caroline. Enjoy your meal. The game's in early access. It's like $25. So it's not too bad. I need to do more with this, because this is kind of being wasted too, isn't it? I could run them through more of these, I guess, but that's just going to get me more of these, which I don't really need at this point. You saw Jane playing this. I don't think I know Jane. But yeah, we're also shooting as a preliminary thing to actually building the Dyson sphere. We have cannons over here. And these cannons are shooting at the sun. And those are all these little solar panels that we've put around the sun to get more energy. See these things. Launch them to form a Dyson swarm, which can obtain the radiant energy of stars. That's what these are for. So I've set up 3 cannons on this planet, which seems to be enough for now. Oh. I'm happy with it. Now let's see, is our liquid coming through quickly enough now? Did we fix the problem? Is our plastic getting enough? Yes. I think so. Our plastic's feeding through, our oil's getting through to these crystals. These crystals are being made again. They're being shipped off to the other planet from here to make the yellow crystals, which hopefully will start coming through again soon, because we're almost out of the yellow cubes. I guess there was a shipment recently if it's still coming through here. But we were about to run out of shipments, because without sending off more of those crystals, these ones that are coming in through here, without sending more of these off, we wouldn't have enough yellow cubes that it's efficient. But now that I've stopped that backlog of oil and actually given it a purpose, I think I can do more with this now. I just need to make sure that this line of plastic, is it using the plastic faster than it's being made? It is. So the plastic, I need to determine whether the plastic or which is this stuff, the white stuff that's coming through from about 3 different angles, is the plastic. If that's the bottleneck, or if the bottleneck is on the crystals themselves. Because if the plastic is holding up, which it doesn't look to be, we'll know soon if this stops getting enough plastic to do its thing. If we can't get these green crystals from this plastic, I'll need to make more plastic machines. If we have enough plastic that it seems that this is getting frequently fed, I can make a few more crystal machines, probably around here or something. I should be able to reroute those. I'll just cut them back a few squares and make a bridge and send them in this direction or something. Fill in the water. I can do that. I can fill in the water. See? Costs a bit of resources, but it can be done. Okay, what about from this direction? How's the plastic holding up? Pretty good, actually. I think it's handling it. I think it's safe to build a few more crystals. Okay, so for the crystals we need all 3 of these resources. Whoops. You can bring over like so. Then you can work out where it's going afterwards. This is just a power supply, I'll move it. Everything powers off. Anywhere works though. As long as it's got somewhere to sit. There we go. We can continue it onwards like that. We just need to find somewhere to put it. There's plenty of land. Room to build more. We can, I think this direction, there's plenty of room here. We just need to get rid of some trees. And then we can, I want them to go on this side. Along here. And I guess we can, there's less filling in. We can go in this direction as far as we need. Build it there. And then trail back, come in here so it can link up with that. That way we can build out as far as we need without needing to if we don't require it, but we have the ability. So no, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. Cancel, I don't want to connect it there. I want to move it over to the other end. And then down. That's better. Come on, upwards. Oh, that's in the way too, huh? You go up even higher? Is it in the way? What was stopping? It never wrote. I was building on the ground. Weird perspective I was on then. I thought it was connected. Why is it? Oh, it's connecting strangely. That's bad. It's a bad sign. Sometimes the planets are a bit weird on the grid, like there. You just gotta make do with what you can work with. There's all 3 ingredients we need. Ready to make more things. How's that Dyson swarm look? It's definitely more solar panels than there were. That one just died. You can see them dying, that's cool. You can see them being shot out. Very neat. I've got 4. 4 should be enough. Let's just put this all together. So this is going to be in the way, isn't it? Well, is that something I want to fix now? Probably. So I can just sit out here somewhere, I guess. It's all the same. For you to actually generate power, and the rest to distribute it. Crystals. That lets me copy. Come on. Copy, paste, paste. Paste, paste. Paste? Am I too far away? Is that why? Yeah, that's why. I wonder if this is just the backlog. We'll know soon. We'll probably undo the backlog and we'll see what one we really have a shortage of. It's the plastic. We have a shortage of plastic. And why'd the oil stop? It's all being used by this. We need more oil and we need more plastic. Doesn't mean I can't set this up though to send them back. And it can connect back. It's a weird corner. Oh well. It's just how the level is. What do we grab 2 of? 2 plastic. We're going to need a better shortcut for the plastic, won't we? Power's flashing too. Need more power. Oh, it's dipping down to 80%. Definitely the plastic that's our problem. Water's fine. Oil, more oil would be nice. You're cooking spaghetti, but you forgot to buy the meat. No! Is this one? We're making plastic? I'm splitting it here. I need more oil. Is there a backlog of oil anywhere that we can tap into? This is sulfuric acid, that doesn't count. Let's see how that change we did here affected everything else. There's no oil backlog, we're using it all. Yellow's still arriving. But we really need to fix up the ingredients for the... Do we? That's more yellow things right now and it's not even pulled them through yet. It might actually be fast enough. I think we've sped it up a fair bit, look. Also I might put down another of these somewhere. Can I make more of these? Yeah, I need more silicon. But I could. Is it fast enough? I think it's fast enough. I think we're actually going to have a yellow backlog. Which is exactly what we want. The planet's got to be close, doesn't it? If it's getting them here that quickly. Yeah, it's right there. No wonder they're coming through quickly. It's when it's the other side of the sun that it takes forever to get here. So it could just be a coincidence then. But this is what I would have liked to see earlier. Like even when the planet's far away, it's coming through before it's even taken everything away. Still a bit slow for my liking, because you see this has stopped pulling in. Next yellow comes. Okay, it's not doing too badly. Oh, I've got a full box of titanium. Is there a way that we can get more of this? More refined oil. Let me put down a building. Let me remember how to make it, yeah? I've got a few oil refineries to the left. What's it take? We have 2 recipes. This one takes in oil and puts out refined oil. Fair enough. The other recipe, it also gives us a byproduct that we're not too interested in. This one takes the refined oil and gives us graphite. Not what we want. If I want to make more of it, that's how I can do it. I just need more oil, and I need something. I need to get rid of the other things somehow. I can do that. I just need to send the other things down to make the red cubes. Down to here. How's the batteries looking? Batteries are good. Everything's working. I'm just trying to make it work faster. Preemptively. Preemptively. The other way around. After the fact. What's the word for that? I'm so confused. Ray transmission efficiencies. And we have a bunch of vertical construction upgrades, which is alright, I think. Do we have... got a crude oil here. If I find it, that's a long way to send it back to get it to do something with the byproducts. If we just leave the byproduct be, which is this stuff, if we just leave it be, it ends up clogging it up. We could stack a few of these, but that's wasteful at the same time, isn't it? Look how many we've got. This, I thought this would be enough to get what we needed. Okay. Oh. Why is it saying it's taking longer? Are the yellow cubes slower now that the planet's further away? Oh, it's similar. But how far is it? If it's still close, then it's just a production issue. It's still close. Do any of the other buildings give us refined oil? Like, can I make it from the chemical plant, for example? Can I make myself one of those? Fractionated won't give me any. I can't craft it or smelt it. Let's have a look at it. Oh, I can do it. Oh no, that's sulfuric acid. Never mind. How much is left after all the yellow stuff's done? We're actually quite a way through it, aren't we? Communication control. These look complicated to build. green cubes take? Green cubes are the only other step, aren't they? We take quantum chips. I've got one of the ingredients to that. Quantum chips take these. Everything takes the thing before it, doesn't it? Like this takes what looks to be high strength glass and Casimir crystals, which is here. So technically, if you wanted a factory, it would look like everything leading up to it. Blue ones are easy, you just make them. The red ones are down here, and you take what's before it. The red ones take those two, which you can get the coal thing fairly easily, and the thing before it lets you make what's the word? Hydrogen? This is the next one that I'm making. This one you need the high strength crystals for, and whatever else. Life crystals, you just make the things before it, and it feeds in. These ones. Purple one, that's just going to take this one, particle broadband, and a processor. I've already got a processor, I don't have anything particle broadband though. But that's how you'd make that. Now I'm going to un-NQ a few of these, give me a second. Instead of doing that, I'd like to do the logistics carriers being faster first. Because that's actually going to directly speed up the yellow, yeah? Logistics drone, logistics vessel, flight and navigate speed, good, go faster. If it goes faster, it gets me the yellow things here sooner, right? And that speeds up the rest. Then you can keep researching the other vertical constructions and whatever else is here. These. I'll finish the one that's already halfway, I don't want to cancel it. Can't believe I'm using all of the refined oil. I used to not know what to do with half of it. I've got a box of it here, but the box is full, so that's not taking anything from it, really. Are all of these being used? Yeah, they are. The middle ones are being used less often. This one's not being used. These three aren't really being used, are they? If I want to use them more often, I need to feed more things in. To feed more things in, they need oil, which seems to be coming in strongly. I think it's oil that comes in from the other way too, it's just oil coming in from each direction. You know what? I think we can get more oil, can't we? We just need to maybe put down one more of these things with another battery. If the power starts fading on us, which it shouldn't. It could though. Let's try it first. Where's the nearest oil? There's two here. I could do one to each side. A lot of the oil I'm putting straight into generators for half of the power I've got though. The rest of it's further away though. And they'll end up doing really long roads. It's not really a problem, is it? Let me try this. If I put in here one of these, yeah, Just a basic logistics drone. That would let me put logistics here, but we're not using oil here at all, are we? Where's all of the oil at? There's a lot here. I could set up logistics, but how much power does logistics take? It's not worth it if I'm going to need another Dyson panel over there. So the big one takes 300 megawatts, the small one takes 60. It's still a lot. That's going to drain the power even if I connect the system up to it. Have my blue cubes stopped? What's going on? No. We're kind of waiting on the yellow, with a few remnants of yellows in here. Huh. Well, today's been very much about trying to optimize yellow. I think to optimize it any further I need more of this. Let's just use roads. Roads aren't going to use a lot of power. Let's just connect to wherever it lets us. Here. Connect in, please. $217. That's nice. $217 and $202. That's a real good amount.
When being outside of building range, you can hold down the shift key and use the right mouse button to click on the open space to control the mecha to move.
I'm not worried about that. More oil. I'll take 3. Build upwards more. Just nice. What have I done? We don't need the sun. So one of them. Which side's getting less? Let me check. So this side, coming from right to left, it's getting clumps of 2, then a clump of 1, a clump of 3 roughly. What about this side? You going to lurk? Thank you for tuning in, VT Karaki. Take care. This side, it's getting like 5 at a time. This side doing better. It's the other side I need to fix. Yeah, thank you for tuning in. Really, really appreciate it. The research has stopped because the yellow's not there yet. It'll start again soon though. Where are my robots? There they are. Yeah, it's not gonna like this power supply, is it? Perhaps from... How much is backlogged in this? No, it's just producing. That's the rate it... No, that's the rate it produces at. Yeah, this will work if I combine them. Plus, the sun's set. That's why it's only hitting 97%. When the sun's up, my solar panels and stuff will start working again. We'll be doing better in the daytime. It'll work out. Here, there's a backlog of about 30. That's why it's coming out in a constant stream. After that dips down, it should come at a similar rate to the other one, if a bit slower. There we go. Now just use this to augment the input from the right hand side. Oh, more cubes! Yay. I could split it. This is the perfect opportunity for a splitter. So half come from this side and supplement whatever's going in here. A third can go roughly to the middle where it's struggling, which is about here. Here. And the final third, so that will ensure the middles get something. Final third can go through here, please. Whoa, don't do that. Just along the ground, please. Thank you for the follow, Yiffy-chan. How are you? Oh. Alright, we need to bring this to the end. Oh no, my suit. Not my suit. I need more power! Robot, help me. Oh, that's not working. Let's just snatch some oil. This is wasted potential. Just noticed that. So here it's regularly not having enough to send through. Don't I use this stuff in the other direction too? Hold on. I use it for something over here. For the plastic, right. But I've already got a good supply of it, so it's, even if I split it up, I'm not going to get anything extra out of it really. I just need to finish this line. Wait. It doesn't really need help from this end, does it? Actually, yes it does. It needs help wherever it can get it. Maybe from here. Guess it works. It's our power load. Because most of my things on this planet are all on the one grid. It's nice when it's at... It's nice when it's daytime. And it's almost nighttime. Don't really know how else I can speed it up. Actually, I've got faster movement speed on those ships now. I wonder how much difference it makes. Let's watch the cubes, and when it gets near the end, or even sooner hopefully, more yellow comes through. So it's almost there. Come on, where's the rest? It's not really speeding it up no matter what I do, is it? I'm trying to make these more efficient to make them make more oil for me. When you look at the oil going through, it's an impressive amount that comes through. Hi Gradient Kit. I'm doing pretty well. I've still got the yellows coming through. I'm trying to speed up how quickly it comes through. There's more. But I don't know how. What am I doing? This is refined oil. I have some of it going over here to make... Where's it going? To split here to make plastic there, and half of it goes here to make the crystals. I don't have enough to make the crystals. Maybe I will soon. Maybe this is what's just come through from the increased productivity I've got over there. So I'm trying to make this hit the end again, because I've increased the length of it. The plastic's doing okay-ish. I need to improve the plastic as well, but we need the oil, the refined oil for both plastics. Well, not just the plastic, sorry. Oh, it's actually working. We've got them coming from over here as well. But it doesn't go all the way. Or will it? Will it? Oh, it does too. It goes all the way. It's working. It's only working because it's backlogged on the plastic. So these aren't outputting anything. There's no plastic. That's why it's working. We need more plastic. We need... Here comes some plastic. Let's see how far the plastic gets. Maybe it's just coming through now. Plastic gets here at the furthest. So the yellow cubes are being made off planet, but these are one of the primary ingredients leading into it. We need to get a lot of these crystals. To maximize our yellow crystal output. And we're only getting 200 per shipment. I'd like 400 per shipment. I've got the ships for it. We've also got this section, which comes down. No wonder. We've got a subset of it going towards the acid. The acid isn't so important now, is it? The acid was for these and for sending to the other planet. I'm not so worried about the acid at the moment. Can I shut these down? Because these are stealing half of the things before it even gets into the rest of it. What's the best way to turn these off without ruining it? Because this is a bypass that brings about half of it past it. That's all that's for. So we've got one bypass. You missed 2 hours? Welcome to the stream, Riser, and how are you? I'm trying to find a way to turn these off without removing the recipe. What if I just... So that... Because I want it still there to turn back on really easily. Idea. The rocks are coming from the left, yeah? What if I just stop the rocks from coming? It's flashing, so I'll know how to fix it later. But if it's got no rocks, these won't make anything, and this will all get to pass through. Alright. It'll stop it being picked up shortly. Because we don't need so much sulfuric acid, do we? Wait, let's look. We don't need it for this. Or this. Or this. We don't... I needed it for secondary things. Sulfuric acid was for something unrelated, I think. It's just kind of... I was making it for... Did I need it for this? No. Why was I making the sulfuric acid? Plastic? No. For the graphene. And the graphene is something that we need for the next cube. But for now I'm more focused on the yellow cubes. Now this is going through direct. More's going into the plastic. It's nice. Not much is coming through to the crystals though. Let's go to the end and see whether which one's backlogging faster. This is making them ship the cubes to me faster and faster, faster travel speed, which should help a bit. It should make my arms carry things quicker. Sorter Mark III, hold on. I've never used those. We can upgrade technology to increase the number of cargo that can be transported each time. That's decent. Costs a bit to make though. How many can I make? 21. Yeah. Maybe not. That seems like secondary technology. We don't need that. Oh no, I'm using basic sorters. I'm only using Mark II sorters sometimes if I need something in a bit more quickly than another resource. I don't think it makes much difference how quick the arms move. Because if it moves, let's say I'm producing 1 a second, right? And it takes 10 seconds to go through the machine. It doesn't matter how quickly it puts it in or pulls it out, it's still being produced at one every 10 seconds, for example. And it's still being put on the conveyor belt at the same interval, regardless of how quick the arm moves, right? Unless I'm missing something. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to do this. How much backlog of oil do I have? Because I think I might have a bit of backlog here. Like, let's craft more oil refineries. We need those. Let's look at this backlog. We need to do something with all this. It's not actually being wasted, any of this, is it? The only bit that's being wasted is here, because we only have so many that it's going into. And now that I've put in more supply from here... Huh. We need more. Where am I going to put more? But if I put more here, these are still going to come through at roughly the same rate. It's going to make it slightly faster, but it's already coming through in a pretty solid line. Half in each direction. Then it merges again after half of them go through here for plastic. And then the majority goes through for the crystals. Is it working? How far is it going now? Did it just need time to calculate and go through or something? Let's look. Because if this is reaching the end now, which it is, it's the plastic we need, not the oil. Okay, we fixed the oil problem. We need more plastic. So sometimes I like to just use 2 of these instead of one of the other ones. It does it at the same speed and lets me do 2 at once. This one would let me do 2 at once if I did the upgrade, but what's the point? I don't see much use in it. Especially when these are way cheaper to craft. Like I can get hundreds of these. Might as well just use 2 of them. Unless there's a real complex recipe I'm trying to do. Yeah. Optimizing these crystals, that's our main goal. We have them going on for a while. We're just trying to make enough resources that it actually pulls through everything. Maybe? Could be nice. Production speed's probably one of the big things, but these specific facilities... Wait, I'll be able to tell, look. Let's go to the technologies and see. Is there a way to upgrade power transmission? Neat. Lightweight structure, launch in silo. I think that's for the actual Dyson sphere. Whenever we get around to that. Artificial star. It only takes a few resources to craft. These are standard ones. The production speed is maximized and a reasonable combination of conveyor belts and sorters of different speeds can effectively avoid the empty assembler or product blockage. Interesting, but it takes a lot to craft. And those are important resources too. Those are needed for the higher tier cubes. I'm researching faster ships. I was going to research these, but that's only if I'm using the... sorry. But that's only if I'm using the Mark III. Vertical construction's the next thing. Yeah, and the high tier materials you need for these. You see, it's using that same thing on the right there, this one. Not this one. This one. And that takes a fair bit to make, look at it. You want a majority of those to go towards actually making them, not pulling from its supply just to make one of these other things for yourselves, wherever it went. I lost it. But it looks like the only building that you can actually upgrade for speed is the assembler, not the other things. The other things are like forced bottlenecks, I think. Unless there's something you can do in the upgrades. I don't think so. Veins utilization. That'd be a good one to have. Logistics carrier capacity. Drone vessel. I could bring 300 at once. 400. These are good. Carry more. Bring more yellow at the same time in the one trip. Consumption. Research speed. That's just at the labs though. That's a useful one to get if I actually have a lot of purple production. And it only takes purple. If I get this, it doesn't really matter how efficient I make it. It'll be, if I make it less efficient, it'll still be faster, you know. Just when I unlock purple, this is going to be the first thing I go for, really. It's going to save me time on the rest of the research. And it'll only need purple. Logistics carriers are queued. Veins. Can't get that. That I don't see the purpose to if I'm not even using them. Just some vertical construction. So those are all lined up. How long is it taking? 2 minutes for 3 minutes for how many of them? 100. 3 minutes for 100. That's pretty bad. Where's all the ships? I've put like 8 ships on each. There it is. Did that not bring cubes? What was it bringing? Where's that going? I don't see any approaching. Might be worth going to the other planet once more, because these are coming through pretty quickly now, aren't they? Only because I've turned off the rock supply to the sulfuric acid. So these are actually getting through with it fairly uninterrupted for the plastic. And then the rest are more or less coming here. More or less. How far down are they going? They're not going down all the way. And why are these so backlogged? Plastic. We need more plastic. We need more plastic and oil, I think. If it wasn't for the backlog, these wouldn't be seeing use anyway, would they? These are all getting snatched up about here. Or they would be. I don't think I'm very good at these games. There we go. Faster vessels. And then we're making them carry more. Fast vessels that carry more. Can't think of a better way to speed up the yellow. Maybe I should do some of these first so I can focus on building some new things, because I don't know what else I can really do for the rest of it. Like these, I guess. Mini fusion power station. That's just power. Oh, it lets me turn deuterons into energy. That's good. A few things left to do, kind of. I don't think I'm good at this. I haven't even started on the Dyson sphere. I need 3 more cube types. This cube type requires all the other cube types to be made. Plus that other thing there. Whatever that is on the bottom right. Let's see if we can find what that is. Is it this? Uh-huh. It's a recipe where we feed in those things, the lights of some sort, and we get those resources out of it alongside hydrogen. So how do we get those lights? Whom indeed. Protons and neutrons. What about protons and neutrons? You see, these take all cubes, and the other thing that comes from refining, wherever it is, that makes the Dyson sphere. We need to refine those. Maybe it's not something we can craft. Photons can be converted into antimatter and hydrogen under the effect of supermagnetic field. Perhaps. With the graviton lens, allow ray receiver to increase max output power. That's not what I'm after. Need an atmosphere. That's... I don't know where that comes from. I haven't seen those. Let's look. Something's got to unlock that. That's different. Space warper. That lets us go to different zones. This is something that's required for the second last cube. I think the green one. It's complex. Particle collider? Oh. That's probably got some good recipes in it. It lets us turn 10 into 5. Oh, a miniature particle collider. 5 seconds to turn 10 into 5, or 1 to 1 with a 1% chance. Oh, collecting from gas giant. Ah, so collecting from gas giant gives me free deuterium. That's good to know. Yeah, I know. It's complex though. It's all the way over here. This is the warp, I think. Oh no. That's just if I want to convert green cube into warp. That's unlocking green cubes makes the space warp easier, but initially the space warp will be harder, needing something from over here. I think this one? Yeah, this one. The space warp takes one of these lenses. And the lens takes the crystals that I've already got, just diamonds, smelt cold twice basically. And you get that. And these, which are pretty complex to make here. That's really complex because deuterium you only have that 1% chance to make. Iron's easy enough, and you also need the other thing that feeds into it from about here somewhere. What's this stuff? Let's see if I can find it. Never mind, I think it's something I can already craft. These, which in themselves take a lot of effort. They take level 2 engines and these things. I did set up those stations. I've stopped this. The next objective, I'm not too sure. Trying to get the research done really. The next objective will be the next cube, probably, unless we need some of these other things, which we will eventually. The next cube's all the way over here, so we'll need this and this before we can get this. Then we've got to go all of these in the tree to get this. What's this for? Just a faster quantum printing thing. Lightweight structure. Yeah, I was trying to get the upgrades first so that the other cubes are easier, especially if I start kind of fresh in a new system. Because I can set it up a lot nicer than whatever I've done here. It's a bit messy. And the resources on the planets, they're all over the place. I've got assemblers everywhere. I've got assemblers here for really basic things. A lot of them are frozen because the box is full. And I've got assemblers over here somewhere. Is this the one? No. I've got assemblers here for roads, which I need more of. And I think I got some over in this direction. Hope I'm going the right way. I am. And this gets me all 3 kinds of engines. So I have these ones, which are almost full. These level 2 engines. Yeah, I'm not using them too much. I could be using them more, but I haven't really wanted to. I've just been using them for things that I need frequently. If it's something like, you can set them to build buildings like this, but they're so quick to make. I'd spend more time setting up a factory to build them than I would just grabbing what I need from the boxes and pressing craft, you know? Kind of. And the purple matrix... My next goal is the purple matrix, then the green matrix, and space travel somewhere in between there. Because when you look at it, I think the things that go into space travel are the same things that go into the green cubes. The green cubes are made from the lenses. And the lenses allow you to space travel. I don't see how using the green cubes is easier, because the green cubes take the lens and another thing. That's actually less efficient using this recipe. But anyway, graviton lens. A matrix is the colorful cubes. So you've got information matrix. It's just the different kinds of things. Gravity matrix. They're based on the VR world that everyone's living in. And I think it represents the power that you're putting towards the VR area, I guess. Colored cubes, they're all matrices: structure, energy, electromagnetic. They've all got their own name. I just call them cubes mostly. I've got most things here. I'm just trying to get a few upgrades, make my life a bit easier. This is one that I really want. Carry 300 yellow cubes at once, then 400 yellow cubes instead of 200. Wait, what is the maximum capacity as it is? Maximum capacity 200. That's why we're only getting 200 at a time, even if we make them faster. And I've got one of the ingredients for the purple cubes already being made on the planet next to here. Not efficiently, but they're being made. The other thing we need for the purple cube is... because I've got the one on the left, I've got them plenty. I also need to make these somehow. I've got the plastic and being made here, silicon being made on the other planet. It's going to be tricky to find the room because I don't know. Making these is going to be really tricky because plastic is on this planet, right? And plastic isn't easy to make. There's plastic back here somewhere. Where's the plastic? I can't find it. I'll show you the plastic. The plastic takes oil to make. Oil is only on this planet. So the plastic needs to be made here. And as you can see, we have a shortage of plastic for all these crystals we need for the yellow cubes. So I'd need to set up somewhere completely different, more plastic. The plastic takes oil. The oil is based on these things, and I'm utilizing the oil that all of these produce, and it's still not enough to get me enough plastic. And then there's these things, which take titanium, which come from the far planet. And these things, so titanium from the far planet, the acid from this planet, and the things on the left that are like advanced circuit boards or whatever they're called, these ones, processors. They need silicon, so they need to be from the planet next to me. Like, I can do it, but it won't be nice. I guess if I have things going in, I can say send it to multiple places, if there's a demand in each place. And I've completely stopped my production of this. What's it called? I've completely stopped my production of sulfuric acid just so that enough refined oil is getting through to make plastic. And it's still not enough plastic for how many buildings I've got. It's enough that it's working. It's just not working as quickly as I'd like, you know. It's ticking down decently. But look, it's fairly intermittent when these things come. That's what I'm using the plastic for. And then I just transport them over, really. Yeah, but the thing is, to get started in another system, like, I would like to get started in another system because I'm running out of room. And in another star system, I can be completely more efficient towards the things I'm looking for rather than a handful of the basic materials. But to get in another system, here's the problem, yeah? I've got to research down here somewhere. I need to research this. I can get this. I can do it. I don't need the purple cubes to get the travel. That might be the best place to start on. We might find a planet. You're right. That's what we need. We need the space travel. I want to get these first to speed some things up and so we can stack higher. But what we need after these, so that's purple. Veins utilization, so we don't go through the veins too quickly. That's all those. Next technology we need is this, meaning miniature particle collider. Sure, do what you need. Strange matter, we need it. And gravitational wave refraction, which is this. And then technically, yeah, it's close to the end, but we only need the 3 we've already got. Yeah. I wonder if we're in a different star system, if I can still, in the background, get the blue, red, and yellow things researched. I'd like that. If we're in a completely different star system, I can set up a new zone and continue the research into these other things as I set up a new blue, red, and yellow zone. But you're right. Another star system is better because look at it, right? We have a building. And we have a water pump, right? Can collect sulfuric acid from sulfuric acid oceans. Sulfuric acid is one of the things that we really need. If I can find a planet with a sulfuric acid ocean, or if I can find a planet that lets me use one of these alternate crafting recipes, like instead of doing coal twice to make a diamond, if I find kimberlite on a planet, I can get a diamond directly from it in 2 seconds. Instead of having to smelt and smelt again. It's just saves a bit of space, really. This advanced recipe, instead of going through sulfuric acid and coal to get graphene, I can do it based on this fire ice or whatever it's called, which comes apparently from cold and hot planets. So I think you're right. This, I can craft it with engines, copper, and these things. Or I can just use some unipolar magnets, or I find those in a planet with a little bit of copper. Yeah, I feel like this is a bad system, isn't it? Kind of. I mean, everything's on a different planet, and we don't have any rare resources. I mean, we've got a gas giant, which we should be able to get this stuff from fairly quickly, which we're getting it at the moment by running hydrogen through here with a 1% chance that it's going to come out as deuterium. Most of it's just going straight through, though. But as you can see, we've stockpiled some. Yeah, I think that's our next goal. We get these researchers, we build... Hold on. We need to get something set up to actually build this thing so we can just get warps straight away, yeah? Let's look at it. Miniature particle gliders, that looks like it's going to be a more effective version of what we just looked at. Strange matter. I think strange matter, I've got that somewhere over here, don't I? Another system's going to mean we need to start building all over again, isn't it? Mixed feelings about that, but then again we'll be able to make some of them more easily, hopefully. What we need in the upgrades, we need universe exploration so we can actually see the systems around us, and that's going to take purple cubes anyway, yeah? Perhaps that's more of a luxury than a requirement though, yeah? It's a luxury being able to see what resources you're going towards in all planetary systems. So I think to do this, we need to go to another place where the purple cubes are easy to make, hopefully, if we're lucky. We don't need it though. We should be able to make purple cubes anywhere. Some places will just be easier. I think that's the way to do it. Here we go, we're going to be going more yellow cubes back now. There we go. Let's look at the star map, okay. Here's the star map. I'm guessing things like black holes, like this. I'm guessing a black hole won't let us use solar power or a Dyson swarm. Which star is closest? My starting system has 3 planets and a gas giant. Planet 1 has water on it and oil. Planet 2 has basically barely any energy source on it, and it has silicon on it, and the only real energy is solar panels if you look at it. This is the other planet, it's forever away, and this is the planet with titanium on it, but it's got barely any coal on it, so I actually have ships to transport coal towards here. Yeah, I've got processors being made there already on planet 2, but that's the thing, this has nothing but titanium of use. It doesn't even have very much it doesn't have much iron. This has lots of copper and silicon, yes, and I do have processors being made here, not quickly, but I've got one thing there that's made me about a few thousand in advance. And this, I've basically set up a trade system just between this planet and the really far one, just to bring me some titanium here for making some things easier for me. Bringing the cubes over. I actually had to manually carry the cubes over for like 3 or 4 loops before I could automate them. See, I've got processors. I hold on to a few of them too. But this is all between the other planet. I'm getting the cubes here and the titanium here. I'm sending sulfuric acid, these organic crystals, and I'm actually sending coal direct from this planet to the other planet, because the other planet's going to run out soon. It only had 100,000 to begin with. Yes, pretty full. The only place I can really put things is over here, but look, there's no resources here. And then the other spot just has oil seeps, which is barely anything. Here I've got 1 iron vein. I'm pretty much using everything that's here. Mostly. don't have much more room for things. So going to another star does seem to be the best option. Which is why I've queued up these after a few more upgrades, so you can get space travel going. And thank you for reminding me, Ryzone. The star map? Ryzone? I forget how you said that. Okay, you feel like the closest star to me is the best option. I think it's this one? Delta? Which one's closer? Icarus is us. A fitting name. I think they're all kind of orbiting. Look, if I hold the camera still, I don't know if it's just the camera rotating passively or if they're actually moving. Delta seems close. Yeah, we don't know what's on it though. It's an M-type star. I could get there in an hour if I just fly there. I can't tell what kind of planets are around it though unless I warp there, you know. That'd be an interesting one to get to. And black holes seem very dangerous if you're relying on lots of solar power. I don't think a Dyson swarm would work at a black hole. Or a Dyson sphere. A black hole Dyson sphere? Does that count? But yeah, we're kind of relying on what we've got. So I need to set up things for this. So these take these? Where are they? Why is it so hard to find things? If I want to make these things, I need iron deuterium, which I'm going to need to set up another logistics station, aren't I? Between planets. Because iron plates I can get anywhere. Deuterium, I need to get that on this planet. I've got a handful of it already, I'll just need to pick it up. Hi Dog and Grog. Have a good night also. Let's see. What are those other things? Those things need these, right? They need... Yeah, they need those in the engines. I guess I've got the things to manually craft them. It's not a problem. I'll manually craft like 100 of them and that'll let me travel a few times between stars. I reckon this is a good plan. What do you think? I can craft a whole ton of these. I can make like 37. I can make more if I just pick more up from the chest. I've got engine, I've got copper ingots, and I've got graphene. I've got a full chest of graphene over here. Somewhere. Here. So I've got half the resources I need already. I just need to work out the missing ones. And make sure I've got those by the time this research is done. So I can get those fairly easily. I can get all the resources I need for these easily. Then from there, I need to make the lens, which takes those and diamonds, which I've got on the yellow sphere planet. I've got what I need. I just need to pick up a few stacks of them and just press craft, don't I? It'll take 6 seconds. I don't need to set up a factory for that. I'll set up a factory later in another star system where I've got more room and where I want the cubes. For now, it's a matter of picking them up and being ready to craft when the research is done. But I want the research done first, because this is going to be really good in a new system, and this is going to make sure I get the most out of my... You see, more mining speed and less ore consumption. So if I have this before I go to a new system, it's going to mean that the ore in that system is going to last longer. I'm not going to be wasting any of it. And I can get even better resource things if I go along here. What's this do? 10. I don't know why it's got infinity, it's just 10%. I wonder what the hashes mean. Is the hashes meant to be an indication of what order I'm meant to research it in, by how long it takes? Like 240k, 240k, 135. So it's saying I should research this sooner. Is that what the hashes mean? Like how long it takes roughly? 360, 216, 360. And meanwhile I'm doing things that are like 720 hashes over here. 180. I guess it doesn't matter too much. It shouldn't take too long. It'll take as long as this one. It only takes a while sometimes when the yellow cubes are delayed for some reason. You see, they're still approaching. They're not going in, but they'll be going in shortly. You see, that's why the timer kind of froze. When they come around, it's okay. In fact, I'm not looking to save any of these. Let's just put these through as well. Keep them going. And pick them up as you need them. Circle. I want to watch this. It's going to come around and hit it. Also, I've got stacks of these. I'm tempted to just like pick up a row or so of each and bring them with me to whatever system I go in. Then if I need blue or red, blue and red are easy enough to make though. Red just needs these things, and those things can come from... Actually, they only come from refining. But it works. There's options. I don't need this. Let's get a few free boxes. My original idea was to use this to store hydrogen, but it ended up pulling out just as quickly as it went in. So it's just like a complex conveyor belt, I guess. Did I start researching technology while on another planet? I'm not sure what you mean. There it goes. Keep spinning. And that makes sure none get caught off at the end. I could have just deleted a few rows, but I've got to be real precise to where I delete it to then. I'd rather just keep it going. I didn't start researching technology while on another planet. Oh yeah, if I'm on another planet, the research does keep going, so I can fly over here and pick up a few of the other things if I want. But yeah, let's land quickly. I've got a lot of fuel upgrades, so as you can see I can turn a lot, I can boost a lot. I think I've even got a new top speed while in space. Yeah, we've got a plan for next time. Next time our goal is going to be getting into a different star system. This time our goal was just optimizing the yellow as much as we could, which we did okay at, I think. But I don't think there's much more we can do in this system without undoing half of what we've already done, you know? We've outgrown this system. Time to leech off another one. And look at these, more cubes. I can research more while off planet, so if I'm off planet I can continue researching these. I'm hoping if I'm in a different star system, it remembers the rate that it's coming in at or something, or it keeps calculating it somehow, and it remembers that I can do these 3 cube researches, because I don't want to have to come back here and just wait for all of it to be done. I hope it will. There's only really one way to know. There we go. Now more cubes can come even more quickly. Look how long the trail's going to be. And it's going to be 100 longer the next lot. Still coming. This is really good. I think yellow's kind of efficient now. I want to go to each planet and pick up the things I need before all the crafting is done, but yeah, that's for next time. We can go to another system really soon, I think. It's just that I wanted a few upgrades first. I might even postpone some of these double stacked things, because sometimes it's a bit tricky to get something filled all the way to the top, you know? Wait, did another set of cubes come already? No way. No, I think that was something else. Never mind. Yeah, that's why I'll be stopping for now. Stay tuned, everybody. I'll roll the credits and we will look for somebody to raid. Thanks to everybody for tuning in with me, and yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Take care, everyone. Bye. If anyone has 1,000 channel points, you can redeem those to suggest to me who you'd like me to raid. And if anybody wants to join my Discord, here is the link. Take care, everyone. Let's roll the credits. Here's the credits. Thanks for the follow, and I think thanks to Caroline for the host. That was today. Umeko Silvershade. Sure, we can raid them. Take care, everyone. It's been fun.